Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio, and I just want to give a special shout out to all of my lovely friends who left comments on my last video for the 13 days of Halloween saying that they wished it was an ending, and I just wanted to leave them a little bit more Halloween inspiration before the season is over. So we're going to create this card today. I'm using my favorite plaids and some really great chipboard pieces from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts. I'm working with the Haunted House Oval, the Flourished Frame Leah, and the Halloween word set to create this, and I'm adding some really fabulous Halloween inspired embellishments as well, so stick around and we'll make this together. I'm starting with my regular 6x6 inch card base that is white cardstock, and I have finished the inside with the paper, and then I'm going to also add a section here so a sentiment can be added. So let's start working on the cover. I've pulled out my favorite Halloween plaid, and I've put a border of black cardstock on that. And these are cut in 1/8 of an inch increments so that I'm leaving a nice border for each layer. Here is the next portion. It is just a square cut from 110-pound cardstock, and I have added the double-sided foam adhesive so that I can build some dimension here. And this is just going right in the center. On the top I have this very small print. This is part of a Graphic 45 6x6 paper pad, and what I liked about it is that it was very, very, very tiny, and so it's going to read as a neutral when I put the die cut over top. I've cut this in a circle. I just traced around the largest circle die that I have, and then added about 1/8 of an inch border and drew that in and cut on that line so that I know it will be hidden underneath the chipboard. And I'm just going to add that right to the center again. So for the next layer is the first piece of chipboard, and this is the Flourished Frame Leah, and I have just finished it with some flat white acrylic paint, and I'm using that in place of my typical doily because what I want to do is bring some detail out around the outside edge. So I'm going to add that using my Tombow Mono Multi Adhesive. And then I will work on the next layers. Okay, now I just want to be careful to line up that circle with the pattern paper. Also make sure that I'm leaving border black cardstock behind. So the next piece I'm bringing in is the Haunted House Oval, and this is just either quite fortuitous or she meant to do this, but the ring on this lines up nearly perfectly with the inside frame of that Leah flourished frame. So I thought I would just take advantage of that and make that the focal image on the inside, and it fits perfectly. So I finished this piece with just some flat black acrylic paint, and I'm going to add that with more of that Tombow adhesive. Put that right in the center and try and keep the haunted house upright. Perfect. Now I'm just going to hold it in place while that sets up. Okay, so the next piece is from the Halloween word set. This is one of my favorite word sets she has. Different sentiments in different sizes for every project that you want to make, and so it's going to go a long way. There's a lot of pieces in here. I chose the Frightful sentiment, and I finished that with a little of the silver embossing powder and then heat set it so that it would be a nice shiny finish. So I'm going to add that right to the bottom, and you can see that it's just a little bit bendy, so I can even follow that curve a little bit and make it look, you know, very customized on the bottom. Okay, so here's my sentiment. I think I just want to be careful to get it lined up the first time because this has finer details, and I did put adhesive on the back of them, so I don't want all that adhesive sticking out all over. Okay, so that is my sentiment in place, and I want to add a few last details, being this poofy bow from plaid ribbon that I got from Really Reasonable Ribbon. There's a vintage button on top, a second loopy bow made from black burlap string, and then I've got a couple little Halloween charms here, a bat and a spider web with a spider in it, and I think that would look nice up here, so I'm just going to add that. And then last but not least is some flowers in coordinating Halloween shades. So I've got white roses and black and orange roses as well. There's a few more twine bows, and then I've got a little bit of black netting to fill in that corner arrangement. I've got that arranged so that I can fill in that corner. So here is my Frightful Haunted House Halloween greeting card that I've created with the fabulous chipboard from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts. There are some trims here from Really Reasonable Ribbon and some flowers here as well from Little Birdie Crafts. So if you enjoyed this project, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. There will be links below in the description if you want to check out these products. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye!